Welcome to the Man United show. We are live, and it's the final score. It's Chelsea 1, Manchester United 1. Yeah, Nathan's that happy that he's left the building. He's done. He doesn't want to ruin it. He's had enough. I thought it'd have been you, Fabio. Welcome, Fabio, to the pod. Chelsea fan, and he's not too happy that after the 1-1 draw. However, Nathan, can you hear us?
I can hear.
All right. He can hear. He's back in the room. How are you feeling at the moment, Nathan?
Just feeling obviously just happy that we got a point from that. We rode our luck for 90 minutes. We're just happy we got a point. It's like everyone expecting us to lose in that game. I could see that we could get something out of it if we did the right things. And in the end, we hung on and got the point.
All right. Fabio, how are you feeling after that?
I'm dejected, to be honest with you. It's I thought we had all the play. I was really worried when you got the goal because I thought the second one could come easy. I thought, if Rashford was on it, that could have come. But a point's better than nothing, to be fair. So Rudiger could have taken the points at the end, but didn't. Unfortunately, I was hoping that was James that was going to be there, and it wasn't.
No, and the ball still hasn't landed from there. The reason why you're probably fuming is because Man United had 34% of possession, 3 shots on goal, 2 on target. Chelsea, on the other hand, had 24 shots, 6 on target, and 66% of possession. Slightly feeling like it was wasteful, all that possession.
It was definitely wasteful. I mean, we just couldn't. We didn't have any clear-cut chances. It was like the final ball just wasn't there. It was. We got into really good positions, overloading the wide areas. Mm-hmm. I felt Man United were a bit narrow, and James was getting a lot of joy down the wings, and it just didn't happen, to be fair. I mean, he put some good. If you had a proper striker who really wanted to be in the box and get on the end of those, Lukaku or Van Nistelrooy, I was going to say, back in the day.
So Werner, not taking your fancy at the moment.
Werner's never taken my fancy, to be fair. He's just not got that natural finishing. I mean, if you saw the volley, that volley was
horrible.
Yeah.
I don't know how his body shape. It just as a footballer, if you're, I don't know what he was trying to do. If you're trying to smack it with that much venom and hit it with the outside of your boot, I mean that's a different level of skill to do that.
Yeah.
But his whole body shape
can be done.
It can be done, but
it can be done. I could see me scoring that, and I'm looking at it and going, that's gone way wide. What's going on?
Oh no, James would have scored that, and he's a right back. Yeah. You're thinking all you need is some technique and a bit of composure. What are you doing?
Yeah,
exactly.
True. Anyway. And Werner's not the man for composure.
No, he's not. There's something about him that's just not quite right. I don't know what it is. It's just he's either lacking confidence or he's just not. He's not with it.
He's not a striker. He's not a striker for me. I've seen enough of him now where he gets in front of goal and the choices he makes and the type of the quality of finishing is just not good enough. It's just not good enough, and that's not what you want from a top rate striker that he's supposed to be. I don't know how he scored so many goals in Germany and then he comes here and he just looks like he's not a striker. I don't know. I don't get it.
I don't get it. He needs to come down and do some training with you. You could teach him a few things.
Definitely.
Yeah. Not now. You still got another game against Chelsea, yeah. You don't need that. Keep taking some tips off of Nathan and then comes down and starts rapping goals past Man United. No, it's the last thing you need. Let's get on to the player ratings then. So, David De Gea, Nathan, saved you early doors with his feet.
Great save, great save. He's done well again. He's ever present, looking really, really good of late. Not making too many mistakes. And again, it's only the penalty which he's conceded. So for me, he gets like a 7 for me. Worthy of a 7.
All right. We'll get onto that penalty in a bit. There was a bit of a mess, that penalty. Like it was like I don't know what was happened. What happened there?
I just wasn't happy because you know what? I don't call that rash. I just call that trying to clear the ball. The player, he didn't see Rudiger. I don't think he saw Rudiger. And he's just gone to clear it like normal. But I don't call that really rash. I think if you can see the man and everything, then you go for it like that. You say, that's rash. That was Carragher talking. But yeah, he's just gone to clear the ball, and Rudiger's just got his foot in front, and he's kicked his leg. Was it Rudiger? It was Rudiger, wasn't it? Or Thiago?
No, Thiago Silva.
It was Thiago, yeah.
Thiago Silva.
Rudiger,
Thanks for not letting me know.
Rudiger's not clever enough for that sort of thing.
So yeah, well, you know, it was a pen. You got to give it as a pen, don't you? You're trying to clear it, and you get his foot. He gets his foot there first, and it's a pen. Nothing you can do about it. So.
And Jorginho made up for it.
Came true, didn't it?
Jorginho made up for his slip by tucking that one away as well.
Yeah.
Lindelof.
Obviously, Fab, you've got one as well. You sit as well, and I'm going to give mine after you. Go on.
I'll give Lindelof a 6. I think he was all right. He didn't do anything great, but you know, I think he did his job. I don't think he put a foot wrong, to be fair with you. I didn't see him giving the ball away too much.
Apart from the first chance.
Yeah,
he didn't. Yeah. It was just the first chance that happened, and it looked like he got a bit too easy on that.
Yeah.
But apart from that, he did really well. So I'll give him I think, to be fair, if it's only just a penalty, I think if it wasn't for that, I don't want to give him a lesser. I want to give him a 7. But because of that, I thought, you know, if he scored, that's a 6. But it's a 7 because he didn't score. I'm giving him a 7.
To be fair, you're not like.
I'm giving him a 7.
You always give Lindelof a hard time, even when he does nothing wrong. He didn't do nothing wrong, but he just didn't do anything. That's what you say every week. And every time I watch him, I think he ain't that bad. Yeah. He's not bad.
Yeah,
he did all right.
He's like Christensen for us. He's a similar type of player.
Yeah.
Not bad. Yeah. Not bad. So he got 6 and he got a 7.
7s all round.
All right.
That's what he is. 7s all round.
Your favourite man here, Nathan, Eric Bailly.
You know what? I think he did a great job overall. He made a few little mistakes which didn't get capitalised on as well. But overall, I think he did really, really well. And we looked quite solid with him there. I think 7 or that as well. He could have got a 6 if them led to mistakes. The mistakes led to goals as well. But I think I was happy with him. I was happy with him again. And he got a 7 and he should be able to stay in the side. But he won't. Yeah. Anyway.
All
right. And Fabio, Eric Bailly, for you.
Yeah, I'll give him a 7. I agree. I think he was really good today. I don't know. I think the defense was really good, to be fair, at Man United. We struggled to get clear. Other than the Hudson-Odoi chance, it was really difficult for us to get anything out of them.
They kept you where they wanted you.
Yeah, that's it. There you go. 7. I'll give him a 7.
All right. Alex Telles.
Go on, Fab. You go first.
Yeah, Telles is out of the 4 at the back there. I thought Telles was the one that struggled a little bit defensively. I think, I don't know, I find him more attacking. He's like Alonso, more attacking than he is defensive. And I just think that overload on that side, he was struggling with it. But I don't think it was his fault. I just think it was the way, I don't know, the Man United looked like they were playing a diamond or really narrow. And down that side, it was just really difficult. And it happened towards the end. You saw the chance with Rudiger. It's like a ridiculous overload. I'd give him a 6. Tellers.
All right. And Nathan?
For me, to be fair, I don't think he got done one-on-one at all. I think he did get done by getting slid in behind, but I think Matic kept doing well by kind of covering in that area all the time, trying to get in there anyway. And towards the end, I thought, when Cristiano came on, I was thinking, you know what? This wasn't a game for him to come on, I was thinking he's going to get done here. And that's where they nearly scored from the last chance there, because Cristiano switched off for a second, then thought, I better run back. And he done it too late, and the ball's come in. So for me, I think Telles played quite well. I think he didn't look out of place, and he could put some good balls in the box. I'll give him a 7, to be fair. I'm going to give him a 7.
Wow.
I don't think he would put a foot wrong.
All right. Gets a 7 over here. Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Fabio?
I thought he did all right. He made a really important tackle on Werner there. I thought he did well. I'll give him a 7.
Yeah.
I think he was solid. I
I
like Wan-Bissaka, and I really think if he was a bit more confident going forward, I think he'd be a top player, because his defensive side is up there.
Absolutely amazing.
Yeah, and I think many people say the same thing. However, do you not think as a fullback, he has to develop his attacking play a bit more than what he has.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, definitely. If you look at James in terms of final ball, you want your fullbacks to be able to deliver.
Yeah.
You know, in the old days, scouts would go, the wingers are putting 20 crosses a game in, we'll take them in.
Yeah.
They need to be able to deliver. You need to deliver at this level.
Yeah, and James as well is a prime example that you don't have to have one or the other. The guy's so strong, good defensively and forward, scoring goals this season, racking in crosses all the time.
Yeah,
quality right back.
It's just if you want, you can work at it. I think Wan-Bissaka could work at it and get better.
Mm-hmm.
And there's no doubt. I mean, he's got the facilities to do it.
Yeah,
why not?
Definitely. Nathan.
Well, yeah, same. He played really, really well, and I think we're all talking about that attacking side that needs to come. But I think if you get these coaches that we're going to come in now, telling him when he has to make runs and get him behind them, I think he might actually benefit from that. And then it's just about that final ball and making the right choice of pass. And if he can start to get in position and then have more chances to cross the ball, then you might start seeing some end product from him. So, to be honest, I think that's going to come. Well, got the best chance to come now that we've got someone who's going to make sure he knows where to be when the ball's in certain areas to get in them places. So, yeah, he played a 7 today, defended really, really well. I think the block cancelled out the penalty, so I'm going to give him a 7.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, I think it's even if it's not rapid in crosses early, like it doesn't have to be David Beckham. It could work with whoever's on that one side, like they've got a pattern of play, like a 1-2 that they always do, or they get to the byline and cut back, and he knows where he's going to be every time. Just them link-up plays that he could do can lift his game up a little bit more.
Mm-hmm. Look at Chelsea. Yeah. They keep getting in behind the fullback because they know where to run. It's not like rocket science. Yeah. That midfielder's told to run in there, or whoever it is, to run in behind him as he comes and obviously comes forward into to defend the winger or whoever it is who's overlapping. I don't know, but all I know is when he creates that space, that ball gets put in and that guy got to run. We ain't told to do that, and you can see that. We're not told, and that's not going to happen just off the cuff. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Fred.
I'm going to go first with this one.
There was one.
Freddie's done well today. He done really, really well today in terms of, I think he was the middleman, wasn't he? So he wasn't the sitting one. He was the middleman, and that's where he played when he first came. So before he came, that's where he played, in the central midfield area. And everyone was like, I actually thought he was a central defensive midfielder, but I'm actually looking at him now going, he might be better in that middle. Obviously, we got better players than him in there, but look, he got around, he won the ball a lot, and he distributed it short passes. The only thing I was not happy with is that choice of what to do, and he goes to try and dink it with the worst ever.
That was it. I was trying to think, what was it that Fred did where I was like, what are you doing?
Seen.
The game is
keeper.
It's about 6'11".
Forget about that.
How are you trying to dink the tallest man in the Premier League?
And he knew it.
He had so much space.
It's horrible.
Fab, he had so much space to dink it. It's unbelievable. I don't mind if he went too far, too hard, and it went over. But he went so soft. It was unbelievable. Mm-hmm. Poorly executed.
Yeah, he knew straight away. He knew straight away what he did.
Especially. I'll give him a 7.
He tried to lob
I'll give him a 7.
He had a look to lob the keeper as well at one point, and there was he picked up the ball in the middle, and he was about to do something, but he just couldn't pull off.
It's the quality though. The thing is, he played well, but again, it's like the quality on the ball to see certain things and play it quickly. Mm-hmm. I think those are the things that are missing from McTominay and Fred. That didn't happen again today. I just seen it so many times. Even when Fred was there, McTominay got the ball and he jumped up. He was jumping up and down going, "Why didn't you see me?" And he's played it back. McTominay played it back. They're the things where you've got to take advantage of a Chelsea, because you're not going to get that many chances to take advantage of their misplaced, them being out of position. Yeah. But again, Fred played a 7 for what he is. He did a 7. He did well today.
All right. You giving him a 7, Fabio?
Yeah, I'll agree with that. The only thing I'd find a bit odd with him is that he always thinks he can win the ball, and you can't always win the ball. and people turn
I know what you
him.
mean.
People just turn him like, well, how did that happen? He's like, he's not there. Just
Yeah, you've got to be
vacated his
smarter with
space.
it.
Yeah, but I think he did really well today. There was he had a real battle with Loftus-Cheek at the end there, and I thought Loftus-Cheek was going to get the better of him, and I thought, well, there you go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, well done to you, Fred.
Done some good challenges.
Yeah, no, it was good.
It's a 7.
Freddie.
Matic.
Master Fred. I think he did well, I think he did quite well. He didn't get outpaced anyway. He kept the ball really well. He was under control. He really did help the defence today. It was a good idea to have them 3 in there. He played a 7 as well. I think it's more 7s all round pretty much here. Yeah, I'm giving him a 7.
I don't know what's going on today. Nathan, you've changed.
He did well.
Dishing out 7s willy-nilly. It's Christmas, isn't it? It's something going on.
He played well, man. He played well.
All right. Fabio,
Matic for me was a man of the match. I thought Matic was really good. He broke up everything that was there, and to be throwing in Cruyff turns like he did in that game. Wow. No, I thought he was good. I'd give him an 8. To be fair, I thought he was the best in that midfield.
Yeah, don't mind that at all. I'm telling you, he was playing well. He did well.
All right. McTominay.
He did well again as well in terms of getting around the pitch and winning balls and stuff and battling. But again, it's like the other side. You need the other side when you're in that position, and I just don't see enough quality in there. I'm there watching the game going, great, we got half time now. He's had his legs, he's worked hard. Let's bring Van der Beek on now and let him start popping balls and finding people. Because when we win the ball in that transition time, someone's got to be confident on the ball and have the quality to play the balls. And these two don't have that. So this formation was perfect for someone like him to be in there. And I really thought he was going to make a tactical decision and think, you know what, 60, 65 minutes, get Van der Beek on and have some balls getting into Rashford and Sancho more than a mistake. One mistake led to a good goal. Mm-hmm. But imagine if he was there, it could have been 1 or 2 passes as well. We could have got another goal. But again, look what it ends up being. No chances really, and just 1 goal from a mistake. So to be honest, he played well. He did play well, but I'm going to give him a 7. But he deserves, like I say, he's never going to do what I want him to do. And you can't have 3 players in there doing the same old stuff. You can't have that.
Are you surprised didn't have
get chances for your boys?
Are you surprised didn't have a Van der Beek instead of McTominay there, considering you got a Matic and a Fred?
Exactly. That's my point. I would like to see one of them, someone who can actually. That's what you're saying before the game. I was speaking to Fabio. You're saying they don't have anyone in there that can transition from the defense to attack. Mm-hmm. He needed to be in there, but again, we did need that defensive side to be able to stop Chelsea early on. And I thought, okay, the legs will kind of equalize come half time. He won't need as much legs defensively, and it would have been good to get him on. But anyway.
All right.
I'm giving it 7.
Fabio.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, 7. I mean, on the ball, he hasn't got it, and but I felt he broke up play a bit today, and he was a bit nasty, and you need something like that in there.
Yeah.
And I thought he did all right. Just as Nath said, it's not. I'm not expecting any more from him, to be honest with you.
Yeah. I think come next season, it will be one of them players that you could probably upgrade on.
That's it. He's like he's a Darren Fletcher sort of player. He's a squad player.
I think Fletcher was better than him.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
I'm not gonna.
Bruno
Fletcher's
Fernandes.
better than him. He was scoring goals for fun. Bruno, mate. Listen, Bruno, you did okay, but listen, you can't be playing balls like that across pitch. Like they nearly scored from a simple ball. He wasn't even under pressure. I was saying that a bit earlier today to you, Fab, as well.
Yeah.
He gives the ball away too easy. It's not, when he tried to put Cristiano in, he's never going to get in there. But that's fine. Even if he tries that and that doesn't come off, you can forgive him for that sometimes.
Yeah.
But when you're trying to play a crossfield ball and it's like one of them deep, them ones that loop, them ones with the top spin on, like what are you doing? You don't do that from there. You're going to lose the ball too much in the midfield. It's not good enough for me, lad. I'm giving him a 6. He didn't do well enough for me. He should be playing better than that. And I believe he should demand more of himself, and that's probably why he doesn't play as much. for Portugal as well. They need to rely on him to be consistent on the ball and in possession, and he needs to just up his game with that side of it.
Yeah.
Fabio?
I think he's lost his way a little bit. There was an opportunity where he had a shot today, and it was like, that's not what Bruno was doing last season. You know, he had a shot, and he didn't hit it with confidence. And yeah, he gives the ball away a lot. There was a game this season where he was giving I don't know what game it was, but I was watching him, and he gave the ball away at least 15, 20 times. And it's like, no, from that standard of player, you should not be doing it. Yeah. No. Docking your wages for that sort of stuff. We're not having that. Yeah, no chance.
So what, you giving him a 6?
I'm giving him a 6, yeah, and that's being nice.
All right. People generally aren't nice on this show, and if they are, they then take it back.
No,
it goes 6. Actually, do you know what? No, I'm taking it down. That's Nathan's number 1 line. Jadon Sancho scores again. Got to be happy for him, Nathan.
Well, I'm going to let Fabio go with this one first.
Go on, Fabio.
Yeah, you know, when he scored, I thought he was going to bottle it and pass it. And when you say bottle, pass it is would have been the ideal thing to do, because, you know, if you didn't score, why didn't you pass it? But
he
sat the keeper down. Yeah, sat him down and just took it. I don't know what Jorginho was trying to do. I know he's Brazilian, and the balls stick to their feet, but
I mean,
get your head on that, please. Won't be having that. It reminded me of Carvalho putting Rooney in at the bridge one time. What are you doing? Anyway, no, I thought Sancho did all right. I don't know. He's I think he can do more, but I listened to Heskey in one of the last podcasts, and I think he needs a bit of time to settle in.
Mm-hmm.
But I think he can do more. And I don't know whether he's unfit or not, but he doesn't seem to last a game. I don't know. Tracking back.
He's not been playing as much.
Yeah. So, do you think that's just more? Do you think that's more to do with part of the adapting and game time?
Yeah, you need a bit of game time. You need to get that sort of. I don't know. I think you've got to give some of the players a bit of credit, because they don't play a lot. They don't. The relationship with the players. You need that sort. Jason Roberts and Ellerton. They knew what was happening. Here, it's like one player's playing one week, the other's not. Van der Beek's,
100%.
One day. You don't know what's happening. So
yeah,
I think today they just lined up to get a result, and they did well. You got to come away from that really happy and just say, look, we've been to Stamford Bridge, we got a result.
100%. What are you giving Sancho?
I'm giving him a 6.
All right, Sancho gets a 6. Yeah. Nathan, what are you giving Sancho?
Yeah. I was thinking exactly the same. That's why I wanted to let him say it first, so I didn't obviously get into his head. So for me, he showed a lot off the ball. The work rate was there. Work rate was really there early on. Obviously, he tired out. You saw one time he tried to counter, then he lost his legs after that. After that, he was knackered and he was flagging. But got his goal. Really, really well. You can see when he was running through, I thought, like, please don't pass it to Rashford. He's offside. He's not in line. And then he faked it and then put it in. So I was like, I've seen that before many times when he's played in Bundesliga for Dortmund. So I was happy to see him get another goal. That's 2 goals now in 2 games. Lovely. Great to see him. He's going to have much more confidence. But again, if you don't get the ball, you can't perform. As one of them players in them positions, you don't get the ball enough with quality, you're not going to get anything more than a 6, really. And that's just because he's got his goal as well. So he's done well enough to get a 6. I think he deserves a 6.
Was you worried that he was going to take too long with that ball? Didn't pass it, might miss?
Nah, he's good at that. That's one thing he's really, really good at, because that's what he does. If you look at all his goals from all the last season at Dortmund, nearly all the goals he's 1-on-1, and he's got to beat the keeper, and he slots it like that every time. So I knew, okay, great person to have on the ball. I'd rather him than Rashford have been running through it there just then, because he'd probably played it to him offside and be like, no. But yeah, Sancho's done the job.
All right,
he's done the job.
All right, Marcus Rashford.
Wow. Yeah. I'm not happy with Rashford at the moment. It's we need a bit more from this guy. He gave the ball away a lot, and you don't want to be giving the ball away to Chelsea when you're attacking, because he gives it away so much and
Mm-hmm.
rash challenges. He got a book in. Didn't do enough going forward, to be fair. And I felt at 1-0, when you went 1-0, I thought if Rashford gets on it now and starts running at the defence, it's going to be a big problem, because I think we were on the ropes at that moment. But yeah, I think you let us back in, and shouldn't have. That's, to be honest, that Sancho can do that as well. If you look at Callum Hudson-Odoi, getting on the ball and going at players, that's what Sancho's good at. That's what he was great at. And Rashford can do so much more. He's got so much ability, but he just doesn't do it. I don't know what's going on. No, I'm giving him a 6. I mean,
yeah. What do you think he's missing from his game to really take him to the next level? Apart from consistency.
Well, consistency is one. Confidence is the other. Just to because he's got so much ability. But like Nath says, you do need. There are opportunities when you're winning the ball back early and you're not finding him quickly. It's a problem. That is a problem. And maybe if you had better players, he'd be a better player. But when he does get the ball, let's try and do something better with it.
Yeah, true.
And let's not give it away, please. We need the ball.
Yeah,
I'll give him a 6.
All right. Rashford gets a 6 from Fabio. Nathan, what are you giving Rashford?
To be fair, look, it's exactly what Fab was saying, and he didn't get the ball enough times where he could do something. But the times when he did, he's wasteful with it. And I see when he is one-on-one with the player, I don't expect him to do anything on the ball. It's like he needs to get the ball in behind and then do something. I think that's what he's best at. Forget giving him the ball to feet and trying to do something. I just think he obviously he's occasionally done the odd skill and done someone, but he's really best like off the last man. Just put him in and then get him one-on-one, so he can do a 1-2 and run, a pass and run, pass and move and get in behind and then get on it again and fake a shot. That's what he's best at. He's not like a dribbler for me. Today, he's obviously one of the dangerous ones. With that pace, you're always going to look dangerous on the counter. So for me, I think he played this similar to Sancho, but Sancho got a goal. I'm going to give him a 5. I'm going to give him 1 less, just because he could have done. He got to do a lot more. But again, I'm only giving him a 5, mostly because he's not having that quality delivery behind him to give him the ball enough times. That's why you look at Chelsea. Them boys get on the ball with time, perfect. They're not chasing after a ball. They're getting it. No one's on them. They're isolated. You got chances to do stuff like quite often in the game, but United don't. So when we get into them positions, and then soon, I'm quite sure I'm banking on the coaching when the new manager comes in to make that happen, to make these players get into positions where they are isolating people. Then it's about, right, what can you do now? Then we can really decide how good they're really playing. But until then, you're feeding off scraps, aren't you? So
I
know he's good at feeding off scraps.
How do Man United get the best out of him?
You get what's happening now. You get Van der Beek behind him, and you get some structure going on, and then you're going to see something. I believe you're going to see something. A lot of the players are going to look a lot better when this structure comes in and Van der Beek is in there, because he's the only player I can see who can play with a defensive midfielder where you get it and he's going to be the transition. He is our Herrera that used to be there. He used to do all them nice little intelligent passes to cut people out the game. I remember even against Chelsea when Herrera did the same. Them little passes got Rashford through and he scored before. They're the little things that make a difference in these big games. Van der Beek needed to be there. But until that happens, you guys will see anyway, not just you, everyone will see he's the man and he needs to play more often.
All right. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, I'll go first, yeah? He didn't really have much to do, to be fair. It was a bit of a difficult game to come into. I think he lost every header that he went up for. I think it was Loftus-Cheek won the headers. I thought, well, that's a bit odd.
How?
Yeah, I don't know.
How's that?
He's got a leap on him, but he offered something defensively from the set pieces. To be honest, the reason I got upset with Fred, because I've got Cristiano in my fantasy football team, and he's tried to lob the keeper. I'm thinking, can you just give it to Cristiano? I don't mind losing as long as my fantasy football team does. So,
People always do that. Oh, silver lining. My team lost, silver lining. Again, treble points.
Why not? No, so I mean, I'll give him a 5. I mean, he didn't have anything to do. There was an opportunity at the end when Lingard got the ball, and I thought, just put it in the box, just stand it up and see what happens. Didn't do it, and anyway, I'll give him a 5 because he just come on, didn't do anything.
Yeah.
All right, Nathan.
I'm going to say 5. I'm not even going to say any more than that. He didn't have any time to do anything. Lingard didn't do much, and nor did anyone who came on. To be fair today, there's no time to give them any kind of.
So, what are you giving 5s?
Any ratings? 5s all around there, mate. For me, Van der Beek 5. Everyone 5. No one. They come on with a 5. They didn't do anything, so they come off with a 5.
All right, Michael Carrick. There was a lot made of. I think it was Gary Neville that said before the game that Ralph Rangnick has had a big impact in this team selection so far. Do you feel that's the case, Nathan?
It looked like it. I was looking at that going, wait a minute. He told him who to play. What's going on here? So to be fair, I was the most surprised person when I saw that, and I saw no Cristiano. Fab texts me, goes, listen, no Cristiano, what's going on? I'm like, huh? And I'm looking at the team and I'm going, okay, that's good counter-attack people there. You got, Fred, Bruno there as well, in behind, obviously being basically the more energetic Cristiano, I guess, being like a false 9 there. I think Carrick did well to pick that side. He's done well to be, to have the balls to actually just do it. Ollie couldn't do it. He was scared to do it. But Carrick said, listen, this is how we're going to line up. This is what we're going to do. And it worked. We drew. We went 1 up. We got a goal. Didn't really have much. But what we have and where we are at the moment in terms of, in terms of confidence, we did what we needed to do. He brought on players. I would have liked to see my players come on. But again, he's got 1 point away at Chelsea. Seriously, he's got to have done well. He's done a 7.
Yeah, definitely. I think that's fair. Fabio, what do you think of Carrick's performance today, or Ralph Carrick?
Yeah. No, I definitely think Ralph had a bit of an influence in there. I've actually looked back at Ralph's sort of Hoffenheim and RB Leipzig sort of formations. He seems to like the 4-4-2 diamond, and the false 9 today. I think. Yeah, you came to get a result. If you watched Burnley against Chelsea a couple of weeks back, and Burnley just stuck it out for 60 minutes, only 1-0 for 60, and then you just throw the kitchen sink at it, see what you get. This happened in reverse. I think in the preview, if you said, we get the first goal, anything can happen. You got the first goal, albeit a mistake from Jorginho, but he has to put it away. He's put it away. Well done. I think it was you know what? I think Man United, they should take confidence from that and just build from this and just take the result, build from it, and you'll get a lot of confidence from that.
I'm happy. I'm happy today. It was an exciting game, even though there wasn't that many chances. It was weird.
Yeah.
It's one of them games where you just think anything can happen here.
Yeah, I was scared.
We could get a goal. We can
Yeah, it's weird. Going the other way, it's like, whoa. Yeah, anything can happen. Anything.
All right. I do actually have a question here for you, Fabio. Someone said, are Chelsea playing better with or without Lukaku? Because there seems to be a bit of a split with the fans. Then they wanted Haaland. Lukaku came in. He started well, but is that still the case now? What's the feeling with Lukaku?
I just think Tuchel as a manager gets the best out of players, and therefore, if Lukaku ain't playing, he'll get the best out of the players that he's got. I think we're playing really well at the moment. Before Lukaku got injured, I think he'd gone about 4 or 5 games without a goal. So I think the way Chelsea are set up is almost like Lukaku is feeding the wide players and feeding the foot and just making it difficult for defenders, occupying people, and the other people are coming in. I think we're playing great at the moment. I think he's going to find it difficult to get back in. But I like that because, competition for places means that your team's at top level and you're always fighting for places.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like Ziyech today was like he was really on it and
Yeah.
trying to do stuff, trying to win the ball back because he wants to get a place. And
Yeah, do you
that's
think
what
there's a
you need.
future for Ziyech at Chelsea? Because it seems like there's a lot of transfer rumours every time the window comes up. That rumours that he wasn't getting game time towards the end of last season. But do you think there's a future for him at Chelsea?
Well, he's got to make a future for himself at Chelsea. So you've got to produce. You know, you get the chance, you've got to take it. You know, like Callum Hudson-Odoi, same boat. Mount, you're not guaranteed a starting place in this team. You know, if you don't play well in one game or training, you're out. See you later.
Well,
And that's
he's
how
getting the
you
best
get-
out of
yeah.
Hudson-Odoi, isn't he? He's getting the best out
Yeah,
of
that's it.
Hudson-Odoi.
Yeah. The young lad from Collieswood,
You know what?
he's doing well.
Yeah. From our end.
Yeah. There you go.
All right. It's just a football, the land of football. Say, was it Ryan Ricketts as well? What's going on?
That's it. There were no
Is this a school,
playgrounds
just
in
a
our
football
area.
academy?
Yeah.
just goals.
Loads of football pictures in our
We knew a
area.
lot of
Yeah,
people.
that's it.
Yeah. So it's a different area, by the way. When I was a bit younger, I lived in Clapham. That's where I knew Rowan from. And then I moved up to Tooting areas. That's where I knew Fabio from. So we was at Tooting and Mitcham together, at Walton and Hersham together. So that's where we kind of these areas where the boys come from, and that. So we all knew each other and played against each other when we was young and stuff. So yeah, that's the way it was.
Can you still kick ball, Fabio?
I try now and again. I play with the.
See the way he says that.
Yeah.
See the way he says that, people. That means yes. You dare challenge me, I'm going to show you up.
That's it. Yeah.
Oh mate,
I love playing.
Some of the things this guy used to do.
I'll never put a ball down.
Oh my gosh.
That's good. That's good. That's good. I like that. Nathan, what's your overall feeling of today's game? Got a point, big point. Move on. Next game against Arsenal. Ragnar comes in. What's your overall feeling at the moment?
My overall feeling is we're moving in the right direction. And just as Fabio was saying about Chelsea, where it's competition for places, United need to create that, but keep players in their positions, just the way Ragnick is saying. Players play their best in their positions, and whoever's playing best at the time plays. And then that's it. You know, if you have to take out a big boy, you take out a big boy. It doesn't matter. You see Lukaku on the bench today, Cristiano on the bench today. But if Oli was there, you'll see Cristiano on the pitch today. No matter what happens, Cristiano will be on the pitch and he'll try and shoehorn anyone he can. And he'll shoehorn these boys into any formation. It might even be the same formation. But now, as you can see, things are changing. And with the new coach that's going to come in, things are going to change even more. And the imprint is going to be there. And hopefully we'll continue to start winning, continue to win, you know. So, and I'll get good results against the big boys. That's it, you know. We didn't lose today. And that's a big step forward from getting battered by Watford, battered by everybody, to be honest. And, you know, Chelsea put people to the sword. They've been ruthless this season. So to get 1-1, I'm very, very happy. Defensively, very, very happy. You can't be more happy about that result.
All right.
So, yeah.
And Fabio, what's your overall feeling of today and going forward? League contenders, title contenders, Champions League. You going for the treble this year? What is it?
Yeah, I think we're in for every competition we're in. I think that's we have to be with the manager. He wants to win. He's a winner, and yeah, I think it's going to be tough. I will say, but I think we'll go for it and get Lukaku back. I think we're Pulisic is back now. We've got a full squad, and it's looking really strong. The only one I would say is Kante. Kante makes a big difference to our team. And when he's not playing, it shows a little bit because he wins the ball higher up the pitch. Then you've got one pass in, and it makes it easier. So we keep him fit. Just manage him because obviously he's going for a bit of an injury period at the moment, and we just need to manage that. But I think we've done well.
With your blueprint at Chelsea, where you got like quite a high turnover as managers, if there's no success each season, what would you class as success this season or failure? Like, let's just say Tuchel was to just miss out on the league, get to a Champions League final, maybe not win a cup. Would that be like a room to say, okay, you've got to move on and you get another manager in? How does it sit with you?
Yeah, it's difficult. I think a trophy minimum. You have to get a trophy every year. That's it. It doesn't matter what trophy it is. Could be anything. Just get a trophy. And then they can't say anything, can they? I mean, what can they say to you? I think the league. I think we'll go for the league, and I think Champions League is knockout. You never know. They're like a boxing match. You never know what's going to happen. And, heavyweight boxing match, by the way. Sorry. The other match, yeah. So it's Champions League is just a knockout game, and I don't know. The league is the one I want anyway. I want the league.
Yeah,
and I think we should. Yeah, it'll be tough.
It will be tough. It will be tough. All right. That is all we have time for. Thank you, everyone that joined us in the comment section. We've got a couple of new names in there as well. Make sure you smash that like and subscribe button and notification so you don't miss out on anything. As you've heard earlier, we've already had top guests on: Emil Heskey, Rowan Ricketts, Frank Sinclair, and many more are coming on. Nathan.
Next week.
Have we got?
He's coming on. He's coming on.
All right.
I'm not going to say it, Kiers. You can
all
say it.
All right. So
Tuesday, what's happening?
Tuesday, we have former Arsenal legend. I say former Arsenal legend. He's still an Arsenal legend. Nwankwo Kanu. Yes, Mr. 25 Kanu. If you don't know him, you will know him. Get onto YouTube and go and check him out. The geezer's a legend. He's one of the most skillful players you'll see. How good was he as a player, Nathan?
Oh, it's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. The slowest player I've ever seen. Just a fake shot. Everybody to slide on the floor. I remember in training, he fake shot everyone, dropped the keeper, and then passed it in. And you don't understand how slow he does it. It's because his shot is so slow. He can fake shots so slow, and everyone thinks it's a shot. And everyone's sliding. The boy is genius. He's an absolute genius. And he set me up near enough. Every goal I scored, if you look at all my goals in the Premiership with West Brom, he set me up every goal.
All right.
Every goal.
All right.
Unbelievable player.
Great player. Like he plays like he's in the Matrix.
That's a perfect example.
Yeah. If you want to check him out, check out the hat trick against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge.
Yes.
Unbelievable.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. What a game. What a game that was. Yes. All right. So Tuesday, 8:00, we will be having Nwankwo Kanu on the show. So make sure you join us. So hit that like, hit that subscribe, and the notifications button so you do not miss a beat. All right. Thank you for joining us today, Fabio.
Pleasure.
It's your debut. How do you feel?
Lovely. Great to be on. Great to chat football.
All right. It's good to have you on, mate. Good to have you on. Definitely have you on again. And Nathan Elliott, my co-host. Good to have you on again, of course.
As always. Great being here.
All right. Peace out, people. Stay safe and wash your hands.
Later.